Alrighty. I think we're gonna be live in a sec. Just gotta check to make sure because Lord knows I have no idea how to stream. It says I am starting. Well, that's good. It says we haven't dropped any frames either, so that's good. So, I'm just gonna wait for some people to come on in. Come join the fun. Let's let the intro play. So that as soon as people come in, they'll know. They'll be... Well, I guess, the stream is titled We're Sonic Heroes, so I'd hope they know. But, we'll have to see. It'd be nice if we can get just even a couple people. Okay, straight up. This is all for the stream archive, because I know no one's watching right now. When I was a kid, I rented this game, and when I heard the intro, I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. Why didn't I play this earlier? Hello, Marie Squid. You're the better of the Squid sisters, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. Hello, Bobby Crosby. You just wrote get. Are any relation to Sidney Crosby? I have to say that because I'm a Canadian, and if I didn't, other people would probably hurt me. So, how is the audio to the two people in the chat so far? Can you just give me a, hey, the audio's great? Because I tested it myself, but of course, my opinion might be different from your opinion. So that'd be cool. I love this intro. I really do. I feel like I love Sonic Heroes. Straight up. It's like, I feel like a lot of people really hate it, especially someone named Tracker. Pretty good? Sounds good. A certain Tracker hates this game, and I don't get it. But then again, he has absolutely garbage opinions, so that's fine. All right, if we're ready to go, then we're ready to go. Let's get started. So I don't actually own this game, so you might be wondering, oh geez, how am I playing it? The answer is quite simple. It's that, man, Wii's are very easy to hack nowadays. I'm not gonna get into the specifics, but let's just say I'm literally playing this off a pink mustache breast cancer USB stick after installing it from a shady website because dang, Wii's are easy to hack. Nintendo is the program, and the cool thing is you can actually use Nintendo on your Wii U, which is cool. But I wouldn't hack my Wii U just yet, because there's still games coming out for the Wii U. Once the Wii U's dead, I'll probably do it, but, and I'm not a thief. It's like, literally, there's no way for me to legally purchase this game anymore. You know, I mean, mind you, I could go into a used game shop and buy it for $5, but I really do believe that if you were to... Also, we're missing the plot, I'm sorry. If a game is not available for re-release, like digitally, there's no reason to not, like, pirate it. You know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. If you can buy it for cheap, then it's not a problem, but, you know, whatever. Hey, what's up, Tanner? Says CD Ramatron. CD Ramatron. That's a good name. That's very vaporwave. I like that. Alright. So, Seaside Hill. Head for the Whale Island. I love the aesthetic of this game. Also, I'm sorry about the interlacing. You might notice there's some lines and stuff. That's basically what happened is my old I'm using my old capture card because my new capture card exploded. I had to buy a new one today. So it's now shipping, my new one. This is my old one, the one that I've had like for 5 years. So it's okay. It's cool. I'll get a new one. Take this. But I'm using my old one. It's not bad. I can live with it, which is the good thing. So the funny thing about this game is I never owned it as a kid. I only ever rented it from Blockbuster and rented it a good many times. So because of that, it's like it's weird. I like to believe I'm good at this game, despite not actually owning it, you know? Although I will say, when I rented it as a kid, it was a little strange because of the fact that I didn't like the mechanic of using the formations. Press Z. Come on. There we go. I didn't actually like the formations, so I totally played entirely without formation usage. It was all just with Sonic, which I don't know if you know, it's almost impossible to play that way. Now, mind you, I got all the way up to Egg Emperor with that method, which is incredible when you think about it. I'm just looking around with the C-stick. One nice thing about using the this system though is well, no, it's not this system. I'm playing on my Wii, and I'm not playing with a GameCube controller. I'm playing with the classic controller shaped like a GameCube controller released by PDP, and it works really good. It works really good. So I'm not going to go for too many secrets. Why I'm saying that is because I can use the C-stick a lot easier because it's just an entire other, like, control pad stick. I'm not going to go for too many secrets. I'm not going to get the Chaos Emeralds because I'm not going all the way to the true ending. But I see someone in the comments is regretting buying this on PS2. It's really sad that the only re-release of this game has been the PS2 version on European PSN. It's not available on the PSN here because, whoa, can't do that because it is the worst version. And honestly, I think this game deserves a re-release. If only for that, I do believe that is actually a game worthy of your time, you know? Sonic Heroes, to me, represents a turning point in the franchise that I really enjoyed, which was the return to the Genesis type games for a bit. So for instance, you know, with Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, you had a game based in reality, right? Like, it was very real. It was literally like, go after Mr. President in his car, you know? It's like, it was very real, and that was cool. But at the same time, I do feel like we lost a bit of that. Whoop, that wasn't supposed to happen. We lost a bit of the charm of the original games, you know? Which I'm a bit sad about. And so this game is very much like the originals to the point where the stages don't even make sense, if you will. Like, the stages are just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go here and do this stuff. And like, yeah, it has a plot, but the plot is basically, hey, Sonic Heroes, come beat me up. I'm Dr. Eggman. And, like, that's all you need, you know? And I like that. Personally, I'm a big fan. Again, I know some people who utterly hate this game with every fiber of their being, you know? Versus me, who I think that this is a better... Like, mind you, gameplay-wise, arguably, I do like the adventure games more. However, this game has such a neat concept that I would love to see brought back for another Sonic game. Like, the idea of, you know, you control all three characters at the same time. That's so cool. Versus, you know, one at a time. And, you know, so this gives you all the different play styles, but all of them, like, you could play as all of them, you know? So I think that's so cool. And I don't know. I feel like, then again, I feel what most people have problems with is the controls, kind of. Like, because it's slippery. But it's no less slippery to me than playing any of the, you know, the adventure games. The cheesiness of it, as someone said in the comments, I just glanced at it. It's kind of hard to read the comments while playing like this. I love the cheesiness. I feel like this was such a necessary step after Shadow died, you know? Which I feel like was such a cheesy cornball thing. So, you know, I really do feel like this game is well put together. Oh, and also, by the way, the music is one of the best Sonic soundtracks, and if you disagree, you're dumb. You know? It's different than the adventure games, but this game, and what it is, and what I'm sure was... Whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen. What I'm sure was made for was this is meant to be a new classic game, you know? And that's what this is. That's what it totally is. It is a brand new classic game. What do you think of the Sonic World fan game? It'd be cool if I could... run it. I mean, just like, I could pick up the what's it called? I can't even remember. The PC... Why couldn't I remember the PC version? I could pick up the PC version of this. I could, but I you know, my computer would have a hard time running it. And if I'm running it, I won't be able to stream it, you know? I genuinely like Sonic games. I didn't even find Rise of Lyric to be that awful. Well, I'll let you know that you are wrong. Rise of Lyric is really bad. I can't even think about going back to playing Rise of Lyric because it truly bothered me to my soul. Hey, the special stage. Well, if we can get the emerald, I don't care. Let's try for it. I've never been good at these. Then again, I haven't played them as like an adult. I only played these as a kid. So, hey, if anything, this is like a better version of the ones from Oh, this isn't the one where you can get the emerald though. This is just the score attack one. This is like a better version of the stages from Sonic 2, because I hate the special stages in Sonic 2. I feel like they're the worst stages. Sonic 2 in general, I feel like I love Sonic 2 a lot, but at the same time, the special stages ruin it. Like, I hate them. I really don't like them. And yet, of course, whenever it's like, hey, we need to bring back the special stages from an old game, what should we bring back? It's like, oh, whoa, hey, whoa, okay. It's like, what do we bring back? Let's bring back the special stages from, oh, that's a bomb. Let's bring back special stages from Sonic 2. Everyone loved those. When, you know, everyone, it's universally agreed upon that the ones from Sonic 3 and Knuckles are so much better, you know? But okay, that's fine, fam. No biggie. I think if you just beat this, you get extra lives in the first one. Hey, the song, though? Oh, dang. This is a better song than the one that's in, Sonic 2 for sure. Funnily enough, this song got a remix in Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, where you actually bobsledded down this track, and it was cool. It was actually a really cool level. A good way to incorporate bobsledding into it for sure, except they also turned that track then into also being the Nocturnus caverns from Sonic Chronicles, and the less we talk about Sonic Chronicles, the better. Ooh boy. So Tanner, what do you think of the new opening for JoJo? I'm super excited. Is that the actual Sonic Paradox in the chat? Hey Sonic Paradox, what's up, man? It's either Cyberlink or I'm forgetting your name. It's probably Cyberlink. What do I think of the new JoJo opening though? Let's go back to that. I'm sorry. I really like it. I think it's a wonderful sort of return to hope, if you will. Because it was like, you know, the first song was happy, then it was very despair, and now it's like a ray of hope again. I think it's really cool and gonna be good, but what I'm most excited for is the English version of it that's already been confirmed to be made, because like it's already like half in English, so that's cool. I actually really love how in this game though, whoa, okay. Oh, it's Wax. Hey, what's up, Wax? Okay. There's the first glitch. Nice. Actually, you know what? You know what? Let's just wait. I need to do this. I need to do this. Let's see here. 1 sec. Glitch count 1. There we go. Now let's move that up. And no, we'll put it down here because there's nothing in this corner. There we go. Sounds good. There we go. Perfect. Let's continue. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. But you know what? Honestly, every Sonic game has that problem, and it doesn't bother me. I mean, I shouldn't accept it. That's no excuse. But I've come to be like, yeah, whatever. You know, it's sort of like when you have an old dog and it pees on the floor, and all you can do is sort of like, oh, Kiko, not again. You know, it's like you just frown a bit and wave your finger. So, no, but I'm excited for the English version of the new JoJo opening. I think it's I don't know if it's like I haven't heard it enough to get a good feeling about it, but then again, it's good. I just need to sort of listen to it more to get my bearings on where I place it on the pantheon of JoJo openings. Because Crazy Noisy Bizarre Town is for sure #1, and that's all I know. And probably Bloody Stream is probably #2. So that's about it. I do, like I was saying, I love how every second act in this game is very distinct. Like, you won't confuse them, you know? It's like, there are clear-cut differences between them. What I don't like is how you have to get out of the falling state to go into, to the formation. That's okay. And I guess one thing that a lot of people ask is, how come Sonic Heroes is represented so much in, like, whoop, that just didn't... Oh, right, he can't wall run in this one. Right, no, other characters wall run. Sonic just wall jumps. Right, I forgot about that. A lot of people ask, why is Sonic Heroes represented so much for crossovers? And do you want to know the answer? Basically, Seaside Hill is a copyright-free Green Hill. Because a lot of people don't know that the Green Hill music is actually copyrighted to another company. Not another company, but a music group called Dreams Come True. They worked on some of the music for Sonic 1. So, because of that, they actually own parts of the rights to the music. So every time Green Hill's used, they have to pay royalties. Which, if you know anything about music in the video game industry, is the worst thing ever. So, because of that, they often use Seaside Hill because it's the copyright-free version of Green Hill. So when is the next Skullgirls mobile gameplay coming out? You might have missed the announcement at the beginning of this. My HD capture card has died. So I'm using my normal one for now to hopefully, you know... Whoa! Okay, that was close. I'm using my normal capture card, my standard definition one, until then. But I need to get a new one, and it might come in, like, in a week? So, no rush. Also, my iPod recorder might also be dead. So that's fun. Technology in general loves me. Truly, truly it does. I never have any issues with technology. And the worst part is it all seems to die at the same time. You know, you'll just be doing something and be like, oh, so my iPod capture card isn't working anymore. That's a bit strange. Then, oh, now my actual capture card isn't working either. Oh, now all my videos are desynced because I recorded a whole bunch of them while my capture card was dying. Meaning, oh no, I actually can't, like, record it. So that sucks. The voice acting in this game is a gigantic guilty pleasure. Yeah, no, it is. I do love it. I think it's bad, but I enjoy it, you know? So, let's continue. It's a little tough to read the chat at the same time. I apologize, but, shouldn't be bad. Anytime I get like a section where I don't have to worry about stuff, I'll look at the chat. But for the most part, Sonic Heroes is of course one of the most difficult video games mankind has ever created. Hence why Tracker_TD hates it. Rumor has it that the TD in the Tracker TD means total dickbag. I'm just kidding. I met Tracker at Summer of Sonic, and he was the nicest guy ever. Shoutouts to everyone at Summer of Sonic for being way cooler than they needed to be. Also, shoutouts to that one dad who took a picture. Like, he's like, here, take a picture with my son. He loves your videos. And I'm, oh, well, there I go. He's like, take a picture with my son. He loves your videos. And I'm like, oh, cool. And then he's like, no, take a picture with me. I love your videos too. And I'm like, oh, that's weird to think about. Like, this guy was in, like, a suit. He was, if you were to Google John Businessman, he'd be the guy. Shoutouts to that dude, one of the coolest people. Do you think Sonic Boom will blend with the mainstream? I mean, it's already kind of happened with Styx, and honestly, I don't mind it. You know, there probably would be better ways to go about it, but I'm trying to use the speed boost, and it's not working with them freaking out. If we use this, we'll actually get a speed up. Honestly, Sonic Boom as a franchise is good, and that's the thing I think... Whoop, that was a mistake. That's the thing that I think a lot of people don't understand. Like, yes, Sonic Boom, the first video game, Rise of Lyric, was trash. It was bad. Shattered Crystal was good. It was good. It wasn't amazing, but it was good. Then the TV show and comic came out, and man, those are really good. Those were 10 out of 10. I'm super excited for the next season. I haven't watched all of season 1 yet, but I'm definitely gonna in preparation for season 2. And now Fire and Ice came out, and all my friends are like, it's a 7 out of 10, which you might hear and be like, wow, that sucks. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about? 7 out of 10 is 7 out of 10 is good, man. You know? So the Boom franchise is good, but I feel like a lot of people don't, they just think of it as, Rise of Lyric, which, to be fair, is a bad first impression. Someone said, interesting that the killer whales don't do anything. Well, they had to save the killer whales for their big nostalgic callback for Sonic 06, of course. Yeah, it's like, just looking at the games, it's like Sonic 06 versus versus this. I'll take this over Sonic 06, and yet a certain person, unnamed tracker, has the opposite opinion and thinks that this is the worst Sonic game he's ever played, which is amazing considering he also says he likes Sonic R and says it's one of the best ones he's played. So no one really knows how the turbo boost actually works in this game. Whoa, okay, just wait. He went past it though. I think you're not supposed to go too far past him. Let's see here. I've never actually done this. I've always just sort of waited in this fight, but I don't care. I'm gonna speed boost my way through. Yeah, there we go. Get them bird hits, and I do like the design for the Egg Hawk. I think it's actually just a really nice enemy design. Going back to when Eggman was all about them animals, them animal motifs, And you can mash it also if you have good luck. Do crazy stuff. Ow. Don't die, Sonic. Oh my god, what did I just say? How do you rank this game's soundtrack among other Sonic games? I'd say it's definitely at least top 10 for sure. That's no question. Top 10 for sure. With reaching maybe top 5. Sonic soundtracks are so eclectic that it's really tough to really do them justice in deciding which is best. But we'll have to see. Have you ever heard of Skull Dates? It's a dating simulator for skullgirls. I've heard of it only because there's big controversy in it because of one of the routes, and one of my friends was being harassed online because of it. That's all I remember. And that sucked, so I kind of avoided it. I'm sure it's over, and maybe I'll take a look at it. I mean, with my capture card dead, I need everything that I can for videos, so... I've had people in the comments asking me about the Sonic movie. Why would... I may have been intentionally ignoring that, because... Man... Why? Why, though? Why? I don't trust Hollywood with adaptations of stuff, I don't. Unless it was Marvel Studios making it, or Disney, or anyone big and not the team behind the critically acclaimed Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Minions, There's just I don't know. And you know what? I want to be proven wrong. That's how I go into stuff. I'm not just whoa, Sonic movie, it's gonna be terrible. Yeah. It's no, I want to be proven wrong. I want to go into it, because, I'm gonna have to watch it. I legally have to, working up with the Sonic show. I want to go into it and just be I want to go in and be man, this was actually decent, but, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. The fact that it's partially live action is it not? Illumination and Sony are two different things? I don't know who's behind it. I don't know, man. I know that the team behind Alvin and the Chipmunks are working on it somewhat, and I don't know about that. There's just stuff that you can do That would probably be better. The fact that the Sonic part is being animated by like the guys who did Night of the Werehog could be really good, but that could also lead into some issues with, you know, half the movie's gonna be amazing, the other half's gonna suck. What was, you know what it would be like? It would be like the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I don't know if you've seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows or whatever it was called, forgettable subtitle. The best parts of the movie were the CG parts. The Turtles and Bebop and Rocksteady. And, okay, mind you, Bebop and Rocksteady, when they weren't transformed, were still really good. But, like, those were the best parts of the movies. Like, holy shit. And then you go and you see April and Casey and their forced romance subplot and everything that sucked about them. And it's like, oh, no, that sucked. That really sucked, you know? But, we'll see. We'll see. I hope it's not different. Did you hear about the live-action Diamond is Unbreakable film? You mean the one that's being filmed in Spain? Because, what? The guy who worked on it has done live-action... Okay, number one. Live-action anime adaptations are always pretty garbage. They're usually not good. I'm not gonna get my hopes up for it being amazing. I don't know how, like, well, the CGI stands, I hope. You know, I don't know, we'll have to see. That one, I feel like, see, it's funny, I'm way more skeptical about movies than I am with, video games and stuff. Like, video games, I'll be like, oh yeah, I'm so excited. And then it's like, you know, movie, I'll hear, and my first thought with the movie is, oh boy, here we go. Probably because I trust the gaming world more than I trust Hollywood. If it was being done, not in Hollywood, but by like a little indie studio, okay, I take that back. I take that back indeed. Because I just remembered the live-action Sonic fan film. If it's you know, just make an animated one. That glass didn't shatter. That happens all the time, though, in this game. I'm not going to count it as a glitch. I don't know, man. Just make it fully animated. Make it fully CGI. You know, make it... just, there's so much you can do that'd be better than live-action CGI hybrid. If it's... Okay. If it's like, hey, we're going to have it, like, in... like, film... Like, the locations will be filmed in real life, but otherwise all the characters will be CGI, that'd be an interesting idea. That'd be something I could probably get behind as an experimental film idea. I mean, it's been done before, I'm sure, but I would get behind that as an idea. As soon as it's like, I'm Chris Thorndike, and it cuts to like Chris Evans or something, and it's like, yeah, I'm just your average kid from Los Angeles, and one day I found this hedgehog who got hit by a bolt of lightning and turned blue. My math teacher is Dr. Ivo Robotnik, but once he got bitten by a radioactive egg, and now he's known as the Eggman. Now me and Sonic, along with his other furry friends, and it just cuts to like a real fox and like an echidna, and no one even knows it's an echidna because no one knows what an echidna looks like. And it's like, we're gonna save the world, and it's like, it's Chris Thorndike's movie played by Chris Evans. It's like, no, don't do that, you know? Don't do that. But, and I know people are like, it's not gonna be like that, and at the same time, it's like, have you ever muttered the words from your lips, Dragon Ball Evolution? Have those disgusting words left your lips? Because I think about Dragon Ball Evolution quite often, and it just reminds me why we shouldn't let Hollywood near anything ever. Oh boy. I'm just gonna pause for a sec to say shoutouts to everyone in the chat, because there's a whole bunch of them. Hey Chickaroo, hey Alex Gregory, hey Flair, hey Captain Hazama, hey Ben P, hey Entity 1037, what is up? Oh, and Shade Yuki. But we talk all the time, so it's not that big of a deal. Thank you all for joining. Tanner rants about movies that are probably gonna be bad. Okay, so I do actually really like the grinding in this one. They definitely made it better than... Whoop. They made it better than from the last one. Starts going backwards on it. That's what happened. The JoJo movie is not Hollywood, though. No, but it's Japanesey wood. Like, have you seen... Okay, Ace Attorney movie. You know, that's one example. Which I know a lot of people do look at as like, it's like a decent movie. But at the same time, it's, I don't know. The way Japanese movies are filmed is very hit or miss with me, you know? It could either be something, oh yeah, it's pretty good, or it could be something we never talk about again, you know? So we'll have to see about that. I'm less worried about the Diamond is Unbreakable movie than I am the Sonic movie, you know?